This exercise is the Mini Band Fire Hydrant exercise. This exercise works your gluteus maximus, the biggest glute muscle in the 3 butt muscles that you have, the 3 glute muscles. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a few reps of the exercise and I'm gonna break it down step by step for you so that you get the most out of this exercise when you perform it. All right, let's talk about this exercise. So this is called a fire hydrant exercise, but what it really is a hip extension with a band attached so that you get more resistance. So why would you want to do that? Because if you just use your body weight, the weight of your leg, it's not going to be enough resistance. You want to get these muscles nice and strong. Now, typically this is what you might see women in like an aerobics class doing. But what you should know is that if you're training hard, this is an exercise. If you're doing squats, deadlifts, lunges, this is an exercise that can help strengthen the hip muscles so that you avoid back injuries, so that you avoid knee injuries. So while you may see it used in like an aerobics class, this is also what multi-million-dollar athletes are using to make sure that they don't get injured on the field or to even come back from an injury. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you use the right resistance of band so that you can do the exercise properly. This is pretty light for me. I use the heavy band or even multiple bands. And you want to work your way up to using the heavier bands. So after you put the band on, get into a position on all fours. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold this position nice and tight and you're going to extend your hip so that only your butt is working. We're not trying to work any other muscles. We're not trying to come up really high like how you would see a lot of people doing it in an aerobics class. You want to come right here, get a solid contraction in your glute muscles, and come back down. Holding your body nice and still, no extra movement needed. And so the major things you want to watch out for is using too much weight too fast, using a heavier band than you're really ready for because you don't know how to properly perform the exercise yet. So don't do that. Start with the lighter bands and work your way up to the heavier when you feel comfortable. And then again, the other major thing is to just make sure you're not throwing your body around doing anything weird. There's no need for any of those other variations. You just want to get a solid contraction, solid extension in your hip. And if you do that right, you're gonna have nice, strong glutes. You're gonna protect your back from injury, as well as protecting your knees from injury. That's how you do it.